Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do a product review. I've been following the keto diet off and on, honestly, since we all had to stay at home earlier in the year. I did it last year for like a month and then I stopped because it was, although I was committed, I wasn't as committed as I should have been. So anyway, this year I decided to kind of really commit and immerse myself in the keto world. And so one of those immersion tactics was getting a subscription to the Keto Box. I think I started my subscription maybe in January. So I got a box and a couple of the boxes from last year, and just in hopes of finding new snacks, new keto options that could replace some of my favorites from when I was non-keto. So far, I have been somewhat pleased, I would say, with the Keto Box offerings. Some months it seems like I love everything, or most everything, and then some months, if I'm being honest, it almost seems like some of the items are kind of like throwaway, and like a lot of the reviews online are not so well. It's almost like sometimes the companies are sending like throwaway stuff to the Keto Box, like their products that don't do well, it's like send them to the Keto Box. I hope that's not really the case, but sometimes that's what it feels like. So anyway, with that being said, I thought I would do a review of the June box, which I am slightly more pleased with than the last couple of months boxes. Now, I will preface all this by saying that I'm not a huge like nut fan. I feel like, and some of the options that they have, and I guess that's my biggest gripe, is not maybe that it's not horrible stuff, but like a lot of the stuff that comes in the boxes, like I don't even like I would never eat just in general, one, and two, I go look at reviews and they're like so horrible, I'm scared to try this stuff. But I keep getting the box because I love surprises and I do like the concept of getting new treats and things to try, and it's only $40 a month, and you get like 8 to 11 items, I believe, each month. So far it's been good enough. Also, with that being said, there have been some items in the boxes that I like love and I'm using now, and I've gone and spent my own money on. So I mean, I think that's the whole purpose. So it's like kind of like a win-lose draw. You take your chances, and as long as you're okay with, you know, $40, which most of us can blow on lunch, it's nice to get some new options each month. So with that being said, I'm going to go through what we got this month, and then I'm also going to talk about a shipment that I got from Perfect Keto, my first shipment from Perfect Keto, and I'll talk about that when I get. So this is what the box looks like. For those of you that get it, you'll know. Those of you who don't, this is what it looks like. It comes in like a little, I've like taken everything out, but it comes like in this little box, and it looks like a little gift almost with the keto, and then you open it up and that kind of thing, and everything's nicely packaged. It's never like smushed. It's never like, what the heck, I can't eat this. It's always they put it in like a wonderful jigsaw puzzle. So that I'm always happy with. So we'll go through each item. This brand is called Heike, and this is like very from what I can tell. And the reason why I want to talk about all this stuff is because although I've been following keto for 2 months, I still feel like I'm relatively new to the world. And although I really like keto for some reasons, which I'll probably eventually talk about in another video, all of this is still new to me. And one, it's like a kid in a candy store. and it's fun, but on the flip side, it can be very confusing. So this is called Heike. This is an instant hot cereal. The low carb breakfast is cocoa almond, and the Heike brand is very popular in the keto world. I think I already said. The first thing that I tried from Heike was from the keto box, and it was some snickerdoodle cookies. The cookies are really tiny, but they were actually pretty good. And I know a lot of people rave about cookies. The instant hot cereal, it has 1 gram of net carbs, which of that is 4 grams of fiber and 5 grams of erythritol. Obviously, I have a hard time saying. I personally don't mind erythritol. I know some people are anti that and say that it gives them a cool sensation on their tongue. I personally don't feel that way. I've never tasted the sensation. So for me, this is okay. So I am looking forward to trying it. The ingredients are coconut, hulled hemp seeds, almonds, erythritol, casein, sunflower kernels, chia seeds, flax seeds, and cocoa collagen, which is really popular in the keto world. And I actually take myself, and I have definitely honestly seen some of the benefits of collagen myself. Mostly for me, I noticed the difference when I stopped taking it. Like, one of the things that I really noticed about collagen was it helps me with my muscle spasms, or muscle tightness actually. So it has sea salt, stevia extract, and sunflower lecithin and monk fruit, which I'm not the hugest fan of, but I've noticed when you combine the monk fruit and the stevia and the erythritol, it actually tastes pretty good. So I think this will be a winner. What I'm gonna do is just go through what I got in the box, and I'll probably do another video in the future to let you know how I felt like everything tasted, which is subjective. So I always say, try things for yourself, which may be one of the reasons why to get subscriptions like these, and there are several, because I've had many instances where, very popular, well-followed people in keto world was like, oh, this is the greatest, it's wonderful, and it tasted horrible to me. So I will always try going forward to be honest with you, but still with the caveat of, you got to try things for your own, because all of our taste buds are so different. So that's the first thing. The next item is called Front Porch Pecans, and the flavor is sea salt. It's all natural roasted pecans, or pecans, depending on what you say. The carb count on these are, to me, wonderful. The total carbs is 4 grams. Dietary fiber is 3 grams per serving, and the serving size is 14 pieces. Pecans are one of the keto-friendly nuts out there, along with macadamia nuts, and these are salted and roasted. So this is one I'm definitely looking forward to. It doesn't have a lot of the weird flavors that sometimes the keto box items have, and I like the packaging. It's a stay fresh packet, so you can open it and close it back up. And so I'm very much looking forward to this. The only ingredients are pecans, peanut oil, and sea salt. So we'll try this one out and see how we like it. Next is the Pure sugar-free bakeable chocolate fudge brownie mix. Again, Pure is one of those brands that seems to be very popular in keto world for a lot of people. I have heard good things about these brownies. I am excited to make them and try them. The reviews, I looked up some of the reviews for some of these things online, because I'm a look up review type person, and the reviews for this are mixed. So and I actually already have a keto brownie recipe that I've halfway developed on my own that I really like, but it's nice for me to have on the go stuff, quick stuff, that you can just kind of toss together and not even have to think about. So I am looking forward to trying this. It's made with chickpea flour, soluble tapioca flour, acacia gum, more erythritol, almond flour, cocoa powder, natural flavor, which, you know, we always have to deal with, baking powder, sea salt, and stevia. Now, what I like about this right off the bat, I can say, is the almond flour is not at the top, because sometimes the things with almond flour, like for me, just taste mealy. So I'm hoping this is a little bit better. The total carbs are 19 grams, dietary fiber is 10 grams, and the erythritol is 4 grams. So for a 40-gram brownie, which is a fourth a cup of the mix, you are basically going to ultimately end up at 5 net carbs, which for some is fine, some not so much. So I would say this would probably obviously not be something I would hang out with every single day, but like I said, I am looking forward to trying it, and for special occasions, and if it's really good, my kids will probably eat it. So looking forward to this as well. Next item is the yerba. The yerba mate is another one of those things that I recently, like I said, as I did my second deep dive into keto, found out that like a lot of people are into like energy and clean ingredients. So this one is basically just it's a sparkling beverage. It's called Strawberry Blonde, which I really like the name. That's cute. It has 160 milligrams of caffeine, which I think is a decent amount for those of you all that like caffeine. And it's boosted by the yerba mate. It has carbonated water, natural flavors again, a proprietary functional blend, which is yerba mate white tea, which I love, caffeine, citric acid, stevia leaf extract, and sea salt, I'm assuming, which is supposed to bring out the taste. So this is equivalent caffeine wise to 2 cups of coffee. So we're gonna see, but it's 16 ounces. So I guess you could split this up if you wanted. Most people probably won't. This is made with non-GMO ingredients. And as you can see from the back, there are no carbs, no anything really. So it seems like it may be a nice alternative for us keto people that are always looking for something good to drink. Now, I will give it the caveat of I hope I like it, because I am not a huge stevia fan by itself. It tastes like yuck to me, but my daughter loves it. So if I don't want it, she'll love it. And like I said, I still just think the bottle is really cool. I think the name is cool. So I'm hoping that I like it, and it's going to be something that maybe we can purchase for the future. So that's the next thing. So the next thing, it took me a second to, I hate to say figure out this one, but it's called Scramblers. I think that's the company name, and it's called the Original Omelet Bar. Can you see it? It is spinach and feta made with Pete and Gary's free range eggs. So I actually, before I went keto, I actually used to eat not a lot, but a fair amount of Pete and Gary's eggs. So I'm familiar with them. This is a microwavable like omelet. It's interesting. It's small, but it's cute. So it's made with humanely raised free range eggs, fresh spinach, and feta cheese, which I love. I know a lot of people, I guess, aren't big on feta, but I am. So grass-fed butter, egg whites, herbs, and spices. So we'll see. This is microwavable. You can enjoy it at room temp as well. There's no fridge, there's no added preservative, and it says for real. So it's vacuum packed, and it's cooked in a sealed tray. So this is supposed to lock in the freshness without preservatives. So we'll see. There are 9 grams of proteins, and 2 total carbs. So I'm looking forward to trying it. Hopefully we like it. You'll find out in another video. So the next one is protein puffs, 14 grams of protein, and the flavor is brick oven pizza. It says there's no eggs, soy, peanuts, or tree nuts, no artificial flavors, no colors from artificial sources, which I like. There are 2 grams of carbs for the whole bag. It is made with milk, protein isolate, natural pizza seasoning, cheese powder, salt, tomato powder, onion powder, sugar, garlic, more natural flavors, spices, paprika, citric acid, and parsley, and lastly, sunflower oil. So we're gonna try it and see. And this is, I really hope I do like it. I like brick oven pizza. I like the taste of pizza. So I'm hoping I like this, because this is, I found many things to replace my favorites in before Keto World, and even things in Keto World that I really like. But one thing that I have missed is like snacking options. So hopefully this works out, because like I said, it's only 2 grams of carb and it's 1 gram of sugar. So we shall see, and we will report back. And the company is called Shrewd Food. So looks cool. I'm excited to try it. Next item. This is called Keto Cookie. Cookie plus Keto by Bake City. I like the name. It's chocolate chip. It has 5 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar. There are low net carbs, and it is gluten free. There are more ingredients on the back than the size of the cookie, so I'm not going to read them all, but it does have sugar-free chocolate. There is maltitol in the sugar-free chocolate flavored chip, so I know some people are very anti-maltitol, so but other than that, I don't see like a whole bunch of horrible, actually it's pretty clean overall. Other than that, there's allulose, so for those people that are funny about allulose, which I personally love, there's that. This cookie, which it's this big, like this big, it's pretty small, which means it's probably going to taste good, but it's 145 calories for it. Oh, it says it's 1 ounce, so that's kind of small for 145 calories, but you know, it has 12 grams of fat, and you know, we're always trying to find fat. 9 total carbs, 3 of which are from dietary fiber, and the rest, it looks like it's from allulose. And so I'm interested to try it. You know, allulose still has to go on the nutrition facts sheet, even though it doesn't really impact us internally. So we'll see how it tastes. You'll know soon. Last thing, peanut brittle. Not last thing, but next thing. Oh, this is cute. I'm really into cute stuff, so I like the names. It's called Curly Girls Candy. And I think it's so cute. I'm going to read the whole thing. It says, Curly Girls Candy has set a new standard for health-conscious consumers, allowing our community of customers to enjoy a delicious indulgence without the guilt. Our sugar-free candy line is made with plant-based alternative sweeteners so that you can stay focused on your health goals while still satisfying your sweet tooth cravings. Welcome to Curly Girls Candy. So, peanut brittle. For all of you that like peanut brittle, maybe something to try. I personally can't stand peanut brittle, but I'll try it. And if it's that good and I like it, then you know it's great. So there are 2 servings in here, which it's 1 bar, so I'm assuming you'll have to break it up. Serving size is considered to be 1 ounce. It has 12 grams of fat, 10 grams of total carb, 5 grams of dietary fiber, and tagatose is the sugar. I must be honest, I've never heard of that. So that is something I will have to look up, and I'll talk to you about it on the next video. And there's also sugar alcohol, which is erythritol, of course. So the ingredients are butter, prebiotic, fiber syrup, sweetener blend, tagatose, erythritol, allulose, peanuts, spinach. It says spinach. It says Spanish. Raw. Water, less than 2% of vanilla extract, baking soda. So I'm really excited to look up the tagatose. The ingredients sound yummy. I don't know why I don't like peanut brittle, but we'll try it and see what happens. But I do like their taglines, and I'm definitely going to go on the website and see what else they have. So there's that. Two more. The next item is Legendary Foods, which is the brand. This has 4 net carbs, no sugar added, no cane juice, no agave, no honey, no artificial ingredients. It is, here's one of those weird flavors I was talking about. Tangy ranch seasoned almonds. Okay, I'll preface this with saying, if you like tangy ranch seasoned almonds, excuse me, but who would like tangy ranch seasoned almonds? This is, ew. I don't even personally really like almonds all that much anyway. And then you put ranch on them, but maybe somebody loves them. So I will, in the name of being a good sport, I will try one and tell you in the next video how I like it. It is a full serving. There's 230 calories, 20 grams of fat, 8 total carbs. 3 of those are dietary fiber. One of those is erythritol, and they're actually 2 grams of sugar, and a fair amount of ingredients, I would say, for nuts. It's almond, salt. It's less than 2% of onion powder, garlic powder, buttermilk powder, non-GMO, digestion resistant maltodextrin. Okay, that's a lot. I guess we're trying to make maltodextrin okay, but tomato powers, sunflower oil, palm oil, spice, dehydrated red bell pepper, erythritol, whey powder, medium chain triglycerides, oh my goodness, yeast extract, annatto, and turmeric, stevia, and rounding it out, natural flavor, whatever that means, with everything else in there. I'm wondering why you still need natural flavors, but yeah, okay. So that's a lot of ingredients for this little thing. Like I said, we're gonna taste it. I maybe just would stick with regular almonds, but you know, maybe this will blow me away. We shall see. Last but certainly not least, we have ketology, maybe, yeah. It's the Keto Bar. It's chocolate almond butter, 14 grams of protein, 2 sugars, 3 net carbs, and 17 grams of fat. So it's not bad for us. Protein blend, which is whey protein isolate, collagen, milk protein, chicory fiber, almonds, cocoa butter, alkalized cocoa, cashew butter, coconut oil, natural flavors, sunflower, lecithin, milled flax, sea salt, stevia extract, monk fruit extract. This is one of those that I'm gonna have my earpods in. What does that mean? It's not recording anything I've been saying any of this time.
Okay, you go.
So, with all those ingredients, this is one of those bars that it could go either way. And I am interested to try. I hope I like it. It has 17 grams of fat, like we already said, 14 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fiber, which is a fair amount, although most of it is fiber. I personally am one of those people that I lean towards, although most of us are trying to follow the 20 net carbs, I personally lean towards total carbs. So for me, this would be high, and this would probably be something that I would say for like a treat day, or like usually I save like a lot of these snacks and things for days when my family are doing like special events or things where I don't want to feel deprived. So I'll go for these, because otherwise most days I do try to stay under 20 total carbs as opposed to 20 net carbs. So we'll see, but I like the packaging. I like the feel. Doesn't feel too mealy or too hard. So we shall see. So that is the last item in the box. As you can see, you always get the refer a friend. And what I also love about the keto box is everything that you, generally most of the items that they have in the box, you get a coupon code. And so you can get, like just as a short example, the almond bar has free shipping. Legendary Foods, which is the almonds, has 10% off. Protein Puffs is 15% off, which if I like them, I will definitely be using. So all of them usually have some kind of great percentage off to use, and they usually last for a decent amount of time. Like most of them are at least through the end of the current month, and some of them go even longer than that. Like the Front Porch Pecans goes until the first day of August, which is really cool. So, and then they have like advertisement for some other things, and these are tasty pastries, which, you know, for you all Pop-Tart lovers might be interesting. I personally, again, don't like Pop-Tarts, but looks cool, looks yummy, but you know, we'd have to see. So as I said, I am happy with this box this month. I'm excited to try everything that was sent. I think I honestly will at least try and eat the majority of this box, which has not been the case for the last couple. Last months I have just about every item still sitting in a box in my room. Well, not my room, but in my, you know, cupboard. So I'll put everything away, and once I've gone through everything, I will come back and kind of give you guys a update on what I felt about the items, and I'll probably go on the websites and kind of look around and see what they look like, what the reviews are that I find for the different products, what other products they have, and I'll come back and give an update. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is kind of the style I hope to present. I would like to help other people find keto items to support their, not habit, but to support their journey. So I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Always, you can comment any questions, or yeah. Otherwise, see you in the next video. This is Lipgloss and Groceries signing out to the next video. Good night.